5. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and today we are sorting cards for grading purposes. We are continuing our work on the 1991 Topps baseball set. We've done a half. We're doing the one of the final third, no, doing half of the half that's left today, and we're still searching for the Chipper Jones. There are a lot of good cards in this set, cards that I'm going to be pulling for my PC, but it's one card, Chipper Jones rookie card, that we're really looking for, hoping is in good condition. It's getting instantly set to PSA, except the PSA is shut down right now. We can't instantly send anything, but you know what I mean. So let's get that started. We got approximately 200 cards. I didn't count it out exactly. I just picked a handful, and I picked separated into 4 groups about the same size. So it's approximately 200 cards. Let's see what we have today. All right, here we go. Going slow, one at a time. Starting with Mike Sharperson, Randy Myers, Bert Blyleven, Dana Kierkegaard, Dennis Eckersley. That's my favorite, my number 1 closer of all time, relief pitcher of all time. That goes in my PC. Ricky Jordan, Sandy Alomar Jr., Mike Boddicker, Darryl Boston, Tim Cruz, Roger Clemens. That's right. I forgot that Roger had such a interesting picture for this one. I love that it's done. I don't like horizontal cards, but this is one I'm actually considering making a horizontal card display, PSA and cards and stuff. And that's one that I might consider it for the horizontal display. We'll have to see. Ellis Burks, Bill Pacoda. For now, it just goes to the PC. I'm not going to... Greg Swinzel, Greg Harris, Bob Kipner, Ricky Henderson. I will give it that horizontal card pictures tend to be better pictures. I mean, that is cool. Again. And the main reason I don't like horizontal cards is because PSA still grades them with the thing here. Instead of making a different, they should make a completely different case with the label up top, so that just like a vertical card, the label is above the top of the card. Tom Browning, Craig Romaine, Mike McFarland at least give you the option. It should be a clickable option. And then we should start making... I don't know why they wouldn't. They could theoretically charge $1 more if they wanted to. All the case companies could start charging for a second type of case that carries verticals and horizontals. And Mike LaVarley, Shane Andrews, first round draft pick for the Expos, never heard of him. Glenn Braggs, Mark Langston, Frank Willis, Jim Eisenreich, Kenny Rogers. Got to know when to hold them. Got to know when to fold them. All right, we're going to just take this top card here because that top card's getting sleeved. It's a Barry Bonds. And then I will take another stack. But it's a little fat on this side. Not that I'd be grading that. I mean, maybe. It's a Barry Bonds. Ron Darling, Derek Lindquist, Brian Smith, Mark Grant, Pedro Guerrero, Rod Brooker, Dave Valley, Gary Wayne, Jose Gonzalez. All right, Nolan Ryan record breaker. Let's see. Yeah, that one might be gradable. I don't know if that dot is actually under his arm, though. These cards are in good condition. This is a box I never opened. Ken Howell, Daryl Ecclefales, Charlie Hayes. Usually, back in the day, I would open the box and put them in order because that's how you play with your Christmas presents. You have to play with them, and that's the only thing I could do because my Christmas presents were sports cards. But I never did it for this set. I have several sets that I never did it for. And obviously the cards are in much better condition than, say, the 88 score set that, I need to replace several cards. Chuck Finley, All-Star, Jeff Pico, Rex Hudler, Greg Vaughn, Don Paul. I'm going to pull that Greg Vaughn, and you're like, why are you pulling a Greg Vaughn? Because Greg Vaughn is on my Rays wall as one of my favorite DHs we ever had. He's like my third or fourth DH. And I have not found a card for his yet as a Ray or whatever. Just haven't gotten to that point. So I'm going to stick that in the Greg Vaughn slot and list it as replaceable instead of empty. So that's something. Hal Morse, Frank DiPino, Chuck Carey, Eric Davis, Willie Frazier, Dante Bichette. I believe he has a card before that, but I'm going to sleeve it and double check. This will go into my check this before you throw it into the nothingness, because Dante Bichette, that's why. Jamie Moyer, Kurt Miller, Harold Baines, Ray Lankford, Darrell Hamilton, Herm Winningham, Mike Morgan. All right, we're about halfway through on this stack. Kobe Ward, Mike Schuler, Mike Aldretti, Jack Clark, Nelson Santovina, Carmen Castillo, Tom Troublehorn, Mackie Sasser, Jerome Walton, Craig Worthington, Mike Marshall, Randy Verez, Darren Jackson, Billy Ripken, Carl Nichols, Gary Redus, Phil Plantier, that's a guy we chased heavy, 91 upper deck. Phil Plantier was a card we chased. Rick Russell, Mike Heath, Walt Weiss, Jose Rijo, Ed Nunez, Rob Murphy, Alan Anderson, Mark Gardner, Benito Santiago, Kevin Wickernder, BJ Surhoff, John Moses, and Mark Carrion. Then, like with the Barry Bonds, top card is a Barry Larkin All-Star. We're going to sleeve that before we grab the remaining cards here. What the heck? All right. Last little bit here. Juan Augusto, Robin Ventura. There you go. That's a big one for me. Ventura is one of my favorite third basemen. He's actually number 8, which isn't fair, because although he's number 8 on third baseman is arguably my strongest position of like. He would be like number 3 or 4 on any other position for the most part, comparatively speaking. But that's a Ventura. It's not his rookie because he has a... excuse me. He has a rookie traded. So this is just the top All-Star rookie thing, but still, it's a cool card and one that I would probably consider grading. Somewhere. It wouldn't be high on my list. It'd get in the box to grade, and then it'd sit there forever. But Gary Malecki, Greg Hibbard, Ray Palacios, Mark Newfield, #1 draft pick, Scott Radinsky, Tim Wallach, Gary Carter, who we now collect. Glad that miscarriage of justice is over. Dennis Lamp, Shawan Dunston, Sergio Valdez, Mariano Duncan, Todd Zeal, Bobby Witt, record breaker, Bobby Thigpen. Talked about him a little in the last video. Gary Templeton, just pick this one up. Kurt Wilkerson, Dave Sagai, Glenn Allen Hill, Travis Fryman, Travis Fryman is another third baseman. He's the last third baseman I actually collect, but he's number 9. I have 9 third basemen I collect. That is more than any other position except starting pitchers. It's crazy. Bob McClure, Kevin Moss. Now, we don't collect Kevin Moss, but I believe this is Kevin Moss's rookie card here, if I remember right. He may have it traded, but I don't think he does. And Kevin Moss is kind of like Dante Bichette there. It's like I'll keep the rookie card situation, especially since I was a Yankee fan at the time, and he had such a big rookie season in like 40 home runs. It was like this. He was this game-chasing guy. He was literally Aaron Judge, and he only lasted 1 season. If he could have remained doing that, he would have been the Aaron Judge of that era. He just couldn't do it more than 1 season. They figured it out. He couldn't hit the curveball or whatever. So, Dwight Evans, Ron Karkovice, Robbie Thompson, Luis Rivera, Scott Aldred, Danny Tartabull, Bob Garrett, Rick Dempsey, John Kruk, Damon Berryhill, Carlton Fisk, all the ones I collect in this one are all horizontal. It's weird. Milt Kyler, Willie Blair, Turner Ward, Brian Harper, John Marzano, Matt Williams. It's another third baseman. 7, 8, and 9 third basemen all picked up this picture alone. 8 doesn't play here, and 6 doesn't play yet. He's a later guy, Evan Longoria. And number 5 is Chipper Jones, which is what we're looking for. Jose Canseco. So Chipper Jones has to be in the final stack. He has to be in this box right here. Now, if he's not in that box right there, we're going to have a problem. I don't know what I can do about it. The box was bought 30 years ago, but still, it's good. We did rather well for that section. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 PC cards, 13 if you count the Ventura, which is potentially gradable. Then we have 2 that are potential. I got to look into whether they're rookies, and if they are, then they're keepable as I have just an area of notable rookies that I never really completely panned out. They became average or whatever, or I just don't collect them, but it's worth me keeping for whatever. And then of course the Greg Vaughn, that's going on the display case. But all right, guys, thank you very much. I just held those up under the camera to count them and show them to you, as if I was showing it to you, but gave you my face the whole time. Sorry, you don't need to see it. We got pretty good stack. We're happy. I'll see you guys in the next video as we go back to the top, the box top, and we're going to get some of those videos going.